I need some water. I need some agua. Hey. Oh, I do got some water. This must be my water. How y'all doing today on this nice, beautiful Saturday? We have got to throw away some of this stuff because we got stuff everywhere. How y'all doing on this good Saturday? This beautiful Saturday. It is a bright. What are you looking for?
The bigger.
Oh, forget it. It's way in the back. Forget it. You have to get out and go in the back and do the most.
Oh.
Listen to me. When you have that back, you cannot put your weight on that and lean on that. That's how it breaks. Can you also please get that stuff off that chair? How y'all doing on this good Saturday? How are y'all? Hope y'all are doing well on this good Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? So, I have a few moments to kill, and I just wanted to get on here and discuss something real quick because we kind of got our conversation about this cut short the other day, so I wanted to kind of just come in and review this topic and just kind of go over a few things because I don't like when guys or when people kind of put words in my mouth about something I said. Oh, Six the Goddess said this. I don't like that. I feel like I'm very straightforward in what I say. When I say something, it doesn't really leave room for interpretation. So I really don't need people going around talking about what I said, because I said what I said and I'm not ashamed to say what I said. So, oh, you guys like my glasses? Thank you. I just waved at someone, but I did not mean to do that. I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to shoot my shot. I accidentally sent that wave. But money talks. What place or position does money have in relationships? Because, ooh, they're back. When they come out, I'm going to take their parking spot. I'm over here plotting on people's parking spaces. I like wearing my glasses because my contacts hurt my eyes so bad. So wearing my glasses is much more comfortable for me. Thai intellect say men earn, women spend. So money in relationships. I think sometimes men psych themselves out when it comes to the position they play in relationships. I think they psych themselves out in the position that money plays in relationships. And I think a lot of men misunderstand what it means exactly to be a provider. What position does money really play in a relationship? To be clear, money is simply a tool. Okay, money is a tool. And just like any tool, you use the tool to get what you want done. The tool doesn't use you to get what it wants done. Okay, a screwdriver doesn't come to you and have you know, it doesn't use you as a tool. You use a screwdriver as a tool to get things done. Money should be looked at in the same way. Okay. Now, it means the woman doesn't have to worry about the finances. To me, it's a very poverty set mindset, and it's kind of dangerous to tell yourself that, oh, money doesn't matter or money isn't everything. That is going to repel money from you. So I think that some men have the issue where they don't want to feel like they're being used or something like that. And so they use the excuse like, oh, money's not real. Money don't make you happy. Money is not everything. Well, you're actually kind of repelling money towards you even more. It's much better to say, you know, if you're a man, and be able to say, okay, I'm a man. My job is to produce. My job is to provide. And I'm going to do that the best way I can, as opposed to saying that you don't need money and money isn't everything and money isn't going to make you happy. Okay? Y'all know my style. I'm very realistic. Like when it comes to relationships, dating, I'm very realistic. Now, for me personally, a relationship has not been about how much money a man has. I've never dated a guy because it was like, oh, I'm going to date him because he has money necessarily. Every woman has different priorities and different things that are or are not important to them. My concern, me personally, I'm going to talk about me personally, and then we'll talk about, in general. Me personally, I'd rather be with a man that make $70,000 a year and manages it well, is respectful, is a good leader, has good survival skills, weapons training, is faithful. Like, I would much rather have a guy that makes $70,000 a year. We live in a basic home and we drive Toyotas and call it a day, and have him be an excellent leader and have him be an excellent protector and make, $70,000 a year, then, and manage it correctly, then have a man that makes oh, look at that dog, son. He's so cute.
Isn't that the poodle, labradoodle that you wanted?
It's cute. I don't know what exactly it is, but it's adorable.
It's the labradoodle, mommy.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, remember that you said the dog doesn't shed too much?
I wonder if that's as big as it gets.
It is.
We're out here at this adoption event trying to get my son a dog. This boy has been harassing me for a dog. Side note, if anyone in Atlanta, hell, if anyone in the southern region of the country has a dog that they want to give away, call me, because I have a 12-year-old that is harassing me
For 3 years.
For 3 years for a dog. And I'm finally buckling down and letting him entertain the thought of him getting one because of the lockdown and the quarantine. He's the only child and it's healthy for him to have a companion. But that's the only reason why I am even entertaining him getting this dog. So we trying to get us one. We've been waiting in this line for forever at the Humane Society. We tired. If anybody have a dog, if your dog got knocked up and you trying to get rid of him, call me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So me personally, I think when men think about money, when it comes to women in relationships, they think that they have to make $1 million and that they have to buy a 6-bedroom house and buy her a Lamborghini and go out to eat on the French Riviera every summer. No, no, that is not the case, fellas. I think y'all psych yourselves out. Like I was just saying, that's where I left off at, is that I'm realistic. And I don't feel like, oh my God, every man in America is going to buy his woman a 5-bedroom house and pay for everything and buy their wives Chanel bags each season. To me, that's not realistic. Okay? It's just not. I also don't think it's realistic on the women's behalf for every woman to think that they are going to attract a rich provider that is going to, buy them Gucci bags and take them shopping every day and buy them a 10-bedroom house. I just don't think that that's realistic. Okay? Most people are normal people. I don't know how we have gotten so far from normal. Like, nobody wants to be normal or average, but most people are normal and average. Okay? Every man knows he needs over 6 figures to get the woman he wants. And it is a reality that certain men do want certain types of women, and those women do come with certain perks that he wants, and there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with it on either end, is my point here. There is nothing wrong with a man making the money and saying, you know what, I've worked hard to make my money. Some men make their money and they feel like they've worked too hard to come home to a basic woman or an ugly woman or an out of shape woman. And I respect that too. I respect everybody going after what they want when they can reciprocate what they want in return. Oh, that's outside. I'm an advocate for that. Okay? If you are an above average woman, I am an advocate for you saying that you want an above average man. Okay? If you are an above average man, I am an advocate for you saying that you want an above average woman. What I am not an advocate of is people that are at certain levels and then they want something way above the level that they are. Okay? Men, when we say that you need to provide, providing means providing what you can do. Do not psych yourself out by trying to do something that you know you cannot. Stay in your lane. Stay on your level. When they see keep your head down till you come up, that means, my brother, be where you need to be right now. Don't be trying to keep up with the Joneses. Live in your means. As time progresses, as the money progresses, then you can always keep upgrading. You can upgrade the house, the car, and the woman. Because as you get more money, you can pay the old one to leave and move on to a better one. Men have 4 lives in their lifetime. And if he wants to, he can have a wife at each one, if he so chooses, and if he can so afford. That's the difference between men and women. Men have one life from 0 to 20, another life from 20 to 40, another life from 40 to 60, then another life from 60 to 80. That's 4 lives. And in each one of those lives, your money should be increasing. This is why I'll never tell a man, like when people get so mad at Steve Harvey, like, oh, he been married 3 times. Well, his money has also leveled up 3 times. Okay. And a man is not wrong for leveling up and saying, if I'm at this next financial bracket, I'm not taking basic Betty to my corporate events or my Christmas party. He's not doing it. He is within his right to upgrade the woman. That's life. Okay. I thought they were about to get in that people's car. I'm like, that is not y'all vehicle. So as a man, you have to get with a woman that's okay with where you're at. It's that simple. Most women, including myself, again, would rather be with a man that make average money. Average money to me is about $70,000 a year. Okay. This is why when I see so many sisters that say they don't want to work, they want men that provide. This is why I encourage y'all. Learn how to cook. Okay. This is why I encourage thrifty shopping, being frugal, couponing, saving money. Because it would be a lot more women that could be stay-at-home wives and mothers if they would cook. Okay. Now, if you want to stay at home and then you never want to cook, now the man got to pay the rent, lights. Then he got to buy snacks and food for the house. Then he got to pay for y'all to eat out every night. Now it may become unrealistic that you'll be able to stay home. Okay. But if you know how to save your man money, more women could stay home. But it's a lot of women that are giving their children to La Petite Academy to raise, to go to work just to give half of their paycheck back to daycare, have their children be raised by someone getting paid $9.50 an hour, and just so they can drive a car that's a 1 year newer. It's not worth it. Half of the women that have a man and still work, if you really sit and did the math on what profit you're making after you factor in childcare and after you factor in the priceless price, which is missing out on valuable time to raise your own children. If you calculate that, ooh, they almost hit each other. Ooh, Lord. If you calculate all that, half of the time, what y'all making at work is not even worth it. Some people be like, oh, Six of God is, why do you be telling women to cook, tell them to clean? To save money. What on earth? Now, you could stay home if you learn how to make clothes, if you can cook, you can clean the house. You could stay home. A lot of y'all could stay home. You can't stay home because you want to eat out every night and you want to shop every weekend and you want to go on vacation every 2-3 months. Well, yeah, if you want to do all that, then maybe no. This is why it's best to get a lot of that stuff out your system before you have your children. That way you can actually raise your own kids. That way, you know, your kids are not being raised by daycare and grandma, so that you can go to work to make $20,000 more per year profit for the family. Okay. When you see relationships break apart over money, it's not, most of the time, it is not because the man was not making enough money. Okay. It was because he was mismanaging the money, abusing the money, being controlling with the money. I want to make that clear. I just cannot make that clear enough. Most of the issue is not about the money. Okay. You know, I've dealt with that in the past. It's like, you know, it's not about how much you make, but are you being honest and transparent about it? Do we have a plan? See, the men get psyched out like, oh my God, I gotta buy a 5-bedroom house and I have to pay all the rent and it's all on me. And oh my God, calm down. Most of the time, the woman just wants to know that you can manage the money okay. All right. I'm just a little bit confused because everyone's sitting around talking about, the men sitting around talking, oh my God, providing is so hard, but the PS5 sold out immediately. So someone's lying. Okay. A lot of us would be better off financially if we would simply make financial sacrifices, plan, save. We have so many people on social media now teaching about money management, how to make money, how to save money. Take advantage of it. Okay? Most of the women, again, ladies, I love my sisters, but I'm going to keep it real with you. When I'm going about my day on an everyday basis, very rarely will I see a woman that make me do like this. Like, very rarely will I see a woman that make me say, oh, like, wow, she is stunning or above average. Okay, I love you, sisters. And understand, being normal and average is okay. That means you right there with the rest of the world. But we have a lot of women that are average Janes. You're not turning my head. Nothing about you is necessarily outstanding to me. You know, very rarely do you, and now women that are like that, they can say that I want a man that make $1 million and can put me in a mansion. They can do that because, as we all know, women, our looks are our currency. But I feel like this is a big reason of why we don't have more sisters that are married, because average Jane is turning up her nose to average Joe. Okay, when a much better plan would be to be realistic and understand, if you're getting with a man that makes $70,000 a year, y'all can still be okay. So this is what you do. You budget and plan the money accordingly. No eating out every night. Okay, as a woman, a part of your value is not about not spending your money, your husband's money necessarily, but learning how to save your man money. So if the average woman want to be a stay-at-home wife, this is how, ladies. It's not about how much money he make necessarily. Okay? It is not necessarily about the dollar amount. Fellas, do not psych yourself out thinking that you got to make $300,000 a year to have a stay-at-home wife. No, you do not. No, you do not. Okay? So, ladies, if you want to stay at home, if you don't want to work, learn how to save your family money. Cook. Do like the white soccer moms in the suburbs do. Have you some gadgets. The key to cooking every day is having gadgets. Okay? When you see these housewives, they don't be having chefs, nor y'all be wanting a white man so bad. White man's wife don't have no chef unless they rich. Okay? Unless they rich. Don't get it twisted. When you see white Sarah, suburban mom, Sarah cooks. Don't get it twisted. Sarah cleans. A big reason of why Sarah can stay at home is because she's not buying Chanel bags every weekend and want to eat out every night. Okay? Save your man money by having gadgets and systems. Someone said DoorDash and Uber Eats isn't gadgets. You know, you got to be realistic. Do you want to stay at home, not pay no bills, and eat out every night, and go shopping every weekend, and go on vacation? Come on now. Come on now. Girl, you all right? You all right. But hold on. Now do you understand now what you're asking for to be able to do all that? So let's just calm down. Gadgets as in crock pots, air fryers, sous vide machines, pressure cookers. Okay? And you have a schedule and a system. That way you're cooking. Now you're saving literally thousands. If you have a family of 4, which is basic for the average family, do you know how much it would cost to eat out every day? And most women that work, that's where their paycheck is going to. Paying for daycare and eating out. So if you cook and raise your own kids, you can stay home. But I'm not sure where women got this idea from that you're supposed to stay home and just sit there. That's another great one. Breastfeeding. I love that one, sister. Breastfeeding. Yes. Hello. Here's an idea. The milk that actually come out of our body that God makes, there's another one. Okay. Yes. Breastfeed. Cook. A lot of y'all are going to work for daycare and eating out. That's where your whole paycheck is going. Someone said the Instapot. Yes. They have entire networks, home shopping network of selling gadgets so that middle-class suburban white housewives have the tools they need to cook, save their family money so they don't have to work. Okay? I follow this lady named Mrs. Midwest. It's a white girl, but honey, let me tell you something. In your feminine journey, you can learn from anybody, white, black, or purple. And I do have some white influencers, feminine influencers that I do keep up with, and I be paying attention. These white girls, most of them are not bragging like, yeah, I don't got to work and I don't cook. No, they're cooking. Oh, they're cleaning. Mrs. Midwest does blogs about how she found most of her furniture for her house at the thrift store and reupholstered it, painted it up, used her feminine energy. This is how you use your feminine energy, ladies. Used her feminine energy to reupholster and paint and create really nice furniture for the home that her husband bought. She does not work. Everybody want to stay home? Let's get a realistic plan. Okay? It's impossible that everyone is going to get a man that make $300,000 a year. It ain't happening. It's not happening. Okay? If we want to have more stay-at-home wives, we need to have realistic planning. Okay? Now, on the fellas' behalf, this is why dating is about asking questions. Okay? Her name is Mrs. Midwest. Go follow her. It's Mrs.Midwest. Follow her on YouTube and Instagram. It will change your life. She will give you what it really looks like when we talk about feminine journeys and being a feminine housewife. Her husband looks basic AF. Okay? Mrs. Midwest, you know, she in white girl world, she's like average white girl. And her, yeah, thank you, sis, for putting it in the comments. Her husband looks basic AF. Okay? Her husband, you would never look twice. He does not look like, I don't even know what he do for a living. He has a regular job. Okay? They have a baby on the way, and this girl thrifts, cooks, and does everything else so that she does not have to work. Okay? We have this like fairy tale idea of white women and how they have things so much better than we do. And that's not true. Because half of them are with their men, and we know that their men are natural sociopaths. So it's not that they necessarily get treated better. It's that they have the tools and the know-how to know how to monitor and how to, she said her husband is a police officer. Basic. Police officers make what? $70,000 a year and sometimes less. Boom. Were we not just talking about that? Not all police officers make bank. That's a lie. Police officers make bank when they've been working for them for 25 years if they survive. But Mrs. Midwest and her husband are in their 20s. So him in his 20s is not making no bank as no police officer. Okay? But again, they have a home or having a baby. They live well. Women are not men. Let me say this again. Women are not being with you because of how much money you have. Okay? A lot of y'all men, y'all make $70,000 a year too. And a woman don't want to deal with you, not because you make $70,000 a year, but because you want to buy the PS5. Okay? Because you want to buy the Jordans. Because you want to cap for social media. Or you want to go out with your friends. Okay? He probably makes decent money, but not $100,000. No. He's a police officer in the Midwest. In some country town in the Midwest. Saying that he makes $70,000 is aiming high. He honestly probably makes a lot less than that. Okay? So I know for me, I've left a relationship not because that person did not make a lot of money, but because the person mismanaged the money, doesn't have integrity about the money, lies about the money. Okay? When when they say, marriages divorce because of finances, it's not necessarily because someone was not making enough. Okay? When a divorce happened because of finances, when the husband is in trouble with the IRS and something and keeps the woman in the dark. Okay? People break up not over the amount of money, but by dishonesty about the money. A man will divorce a woman when she was going behind his back, running up credit cards and racking up debt, and he didn't know. When you're in a relationship and you get financially blindsided, when there is a lack of transparency and truth in money in a marriage, that's when a divorce happens. And do you know why that happens? Because when you are legally married to someone, whatever financially they do wrong, fall back on you too. That's why people get divorced, because of money. Not because someone did not make enough or someone did not make a lot. So fellas, as long as you are being honest about your money, you are planning and managing your money, you're fine. You're fine you can get a good woman making $50,000, $70,000 a year. It can happen. Okay? It also depends on your location. You cannot be wanting to live downtown LA or on Park Avenue, Manhattan. A lot of people need to be open to relocating and aligning yourselves. Okay? I would not date a guy that make $100,000 a year, but he's spending money at Balenciaga, Tom Ford, because you know what? It doesn't even matter that you're making six figures. You're too busy trying to impress the streets. So the men psych themselves out like, I don't make enough money. A woman's not going to want me because I don't make enough. No. Align yourself to live in a location where what you are bringing in, you can survive. Stop struggling because you want to live downtown LA. You want to live in New York. So you rather live with your mom or roommates or struggle. Because why? You want to keep up with the Joneses and you want to live somewhere popping. Forget that. Move to Memphis. Move to North Carolina. Okay? Most people are able to work remotely now. Align yourself in a city that you can afford to live in. I'm giving y'all men the steps here because I'm tired of y'all complaining and talking about it's too hard for y'all to pay all the bills. No, it's not. You're a grown man. You're going to have to pay to stay no matter where you are. A woman coming aboard on your train to take your last name, carry your legacy, and have your big head babies is not a reason to then you want to charge her half of your bills to do so. That makes no sense. Okay? That makes no sense at all. All right? So fellas, again, align yourself in a location that you can afford to live. I swear to God, I cannot take it anymore. oh, since it's 2020, it's not like it was in the old days. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Guess what? Your forefathers in the old days, they still provided with much more racial discrimination and tension than you have. Okay? You're right. It's not like it was in the 50s. Okay? There weren't nearly as many jobs and opportunities for your forefathers back then. Okay? So that's a stupid excuse too. Let's just kill all the excuses that men make to not provide. It's not like it was 50 years ago. You're right. It's easier now. Next. What's the next excuse? So you're telling me that a woman, gonna live with me and she ain't gotta pay nothing? Okay, I tell you what. You have your own kids. Take care of your own house. You waste time cleaning, cooking, and having babies. Valuable time. And the reason why a lot of y'all men cannot reach your highest financial potential is because you're trying to do everything yourself. You got to cook your own food, clean your own house, work. You as a man, your body is equipped to work. You are wasting your time cleaning, cooking, going to PTA meetings, raising kids. That's a waste of time. A woman can do that. Okay, so many of y'all can't reach your potential because you're tight-fisted. You so worried about a bitch not getting shit from you that you're holding yourself back. This is called delegating. Somebody put in the chat, what does delegating mean? And y'all don't mind my broken nail. I still ain't went to get it fixed. I just said forget it because I didn't want to cheat on my nail tech. And the next spot she had available was Tuesday. So y'all don't think I'm ratchet. What's going on?
I gotta pee.
Boy, you better hit a bush, baby. Okay, we're almost at the top of the list. Son, you better, you got the tools to go ahead and hit you a bush, baby. Let me see where you can get you a bush, baby.
I don't know what bushes. What, downtown?
Baby, you better go behind that fence.
What fence?
That fence over there. You better go behind the fence. It's a bush over there. Hold on, but that's outside somebody's window. Son, you better figure it out, baby. Trying to think where you can duck off. You might need to go in that parking lot, go behind that tree, or I'm trying to think what you can do. I don't think we don't have no bathroom we can get in. We can go in there. So,
I gotta hold it.
well, if I was you, that's the beauty of being a man, son. You can whip it out anywhere and use a bathroom.
Everything's out in the open.
Anybody looking at you?
Yes, there is.
Anybody looking at you? I want to see you, Otis. Child, you better use what you got to get what you want. What the hell did I just see? What was I just saying, y'all? Somebody say blackmamas.com. That was a Black Mama starter kit. That was a Black Mama starter kit move. What was I just talking about, y'all? Oh, yeah. So, y'all say that, it's not like it was back in the day. You're correct. It's easier now. What's the other excuse? The other excuse is, the other excuse is, oh yes, that's what I was talking about. I was saying, y'all tell me the definition of delegate. Someone got it. They said delegate to assign tasks to someone else. I see you about to go hit that tree.
No,
I see you thought about it. You need to just pee right in them leaves.
I'm gonna be going behind that fence.
I don't know. Well, you don't just pee right there. Nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody even over here. You could have been done by now. Oh my God.
Okay, I'll be going behind the tree.
Just be quick. Faster you do it, the better. Nobody will suspect a thing. So.
There's a lady in her car looking at me.
Go on and see your little Peter Whacker. I'm trying to look at your Peter Whacker.
Stop being so embarrassing.
I'm embarrassing you?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I was joking. Jeez, I'm sorry, okay?
I need a fence. I'm going to that fence. If someone opens that door, I'm going to pee on them.
Ain't nobody over there. They closed. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby said I was embarrassing him. I'm sorry. Poor baby. My poor child. He a Cancer. Okay? If y'all have a child that's a Cancer, I'm praying for y'all. Oh, my God. They're very tuned in with their emotions, and as a parent, you have to be aware of that. I have to be very careful in the way I move with my son, because he, Cancers, they are, y'all know how they are. What happened?
There's a lady right there.
You about to go behind the fence, baby. What you gonna do? Hold it?
Yeah.
You want to see, can we find somewhere? We're gonna lose our parking spot, but you want to see, can we find somewhere over there for you to go in and use the bathroom? You got to go real bad? Okay, well, we're going to have to just... Hold on, y'all. Seatbelt. Hold on, y'all. We moving real quick. So back to what I was saying. Oh, shoot. What was that? Did the car just go down?
Yeah, you was on the fence thing.
Oh. I got a new car and I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit. Sometimes it be doing things that I'm like, is it supposed to do that? What's this, Cheryl? Farther in life. As a man, you'll get farther in life when you learn how to delegate your responsibilities every day. Okay? Oh, can't get in.
What top 7, Mommy?
Huh?
What top 7?
Okay, well, hurry up and go in and hurry up. Step on it. Skirt. Okay, go in, pee. Oh, it's not. I thought it was closed. I was like, is it open? I mean, I think it's open. Oh.
Where's my mask open?
I think you gotta have the mask on.
What they gonna do? Kick me out?
Bring your phone. Oh, I think they closed. Are they closed?
There's no way they're closed.
Oh, it says it's not open yet. Oh.
What the heck?
Are you serious?
Why are the people here then?
Oh. You gotta be kidding me. How are they not open yet?
Come on, I'm gonna go behind there. That electric fence. Stuck down.
Okay.
Going out.
Sorry, y'all. I'm having technical difficulties, y'all. We trying to get this I'm trying to be considerate of his feelings, y'all. He felt embarrassed to use the bathroom out there and talking about there was a lady out there. I ain't gonna make him do it. Somebody said water bottle. We could have done that too. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so as a man, you will get farther in life when you can delegate. A lot of the time, you gotta understand, what you give to a woman multiplies. Okay? So, if you are giving her a whole lot of nothing, you will get a plethora of nothing in return. I want to tell everybody, don't do it. They're closed. Don't waste your time. No, don't do it. They're not open. They play with emotions. Okay. As a man, some men, when I see men that are not prospering the way they could, I always notice a few similarities. And that's that they can tend to be very tight-fisted and very crab-like. Okay? But see, that keeps you in a bad position as a guy. Because if you're only thing you're willing to give a woman nothing, then probably what you'll get back is a deficit. Okay? If you give a woman nothing, then you will come back overdrafted. Okay? Because again, she multiplies whatever you give her. So when men walk around talking about they're not being in a relationship, they're not going to give a woman anything, they not doing this, not doing that, they end up with less than what they would have had. Woo. Oh shoot, I want to take their spot.
I want to see if there's a spot up there, bro.
Can y'all go? Oh, jeez, I'm about to. What's going on here? Okay, we got our same spot still. We doing good. You know, so as a man, whatever you give to a woman, what number are we on the list? What you give to a woman, she multiplies. So, where we at?
We're 7 right now, but I think when we get to like number 5, we should stop.
No, they're gonna send us the thing when they said when we're 5 minutes from it being our turn.
Alright, let's start number 7.
Okay. It's being disrespectful. What happened in the comments? She ain't, no, she don't keep on. Oh, I don't know what y'all was talking about. So, you know, you have men that say, oh, well, I ain't giving a woman nothing. Then they end up with less. They ain't giving a woman nothing. So they end up dealing with low-lying fruit women that are going to let you do anything to them. Then they end up with child support, busted windows, diseases, lack of peace of mind, stress. Okay, so fellas, you have got to get out that mindset, that tight-fisted mindset. When dealing with women, that will never, always that one disrespectful. Who's being disrespectful? You know, and then when you give to the right woman in the right situation, that also multiplies what you want and brings more abundance to you. So let's go back to Mrs. Midwest for the example. Okay. She said that when they started dating, she made it clear that she did not want to work. She wanted to stay at home. Even though he is on a police officer's salary, he agreed to that. Okay. He still bought her a home, showed her the life he can provide. She agreed to it. Okay. Now, he provided a life within his means and found a woman that is rolling with that. See, that right there is where most men mess up. Most men want to cheat the grind. They want to go straight to the, you know, most quality women. They want the baddies, but they haven't done the work to do that. Then they end up in a whole relationship trying to keep up with something that they just cannot keep up with. And it puts that man in a constant state of struggle and lying and manipulation. And it's just not healthy. Okay, get a woman that is on your level. Okay, sometimes people get triggered by that. Like, oh, get somebody on your level. But that's nothing to be triggered about. That's actually smart. Okay. When will y'all talk accountability for the people you pick as partners? I mean, that's what we're talking about right now. You know, this is not the channel for the whole, well, when are y'all women going to take accountability? And when are y'all women? No. Okay. We are very non-biased here. Maybe y'all are lost. Okay. We don't do that here. There is no lack of accountability. You'll never hear that from me. So please, spare me that. I think y'all have that reply, like copy and paste it because you're just so used to hearing that on so many channels, but we don't do that here. We're very realistic here. You know, we get it done here. So please spare me that same rhetoric.
5.
What is he doing? Spare me that same rhetoric. Okay. So now he agreed. He didn't hit Mrs. Midwest with the whole, oh, I ain't giving a bitch nothing. She ain't not working. Okay. So he agreed, did his job. They both agreed. Now they're pregnant and she was able to start a blog. Now she's doing well with her blog. Hello again. I talked about this on our last live. Once you give a woman space to be creative, once you take her out of Oh, come on. Once you take her out of the mindset, of survival. Uh-oh, where'd you put it? Can't find it. Once you put her out of the mindset of survival, beautiful things happen after that, okay? And it will come back to you tenfold. You can't find it? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Here, put that one back in there because I want to keep as many of those as I can. Here. Hold on. Let me get a cup of water. It's also very important for men to understand, again, like I said, you're going to have to pay anywhere you live. Okay? Would you rather pay to live somewhere and live alone? Or would you rather pay somewhere and have a family? Okay, I see so many guys that be like, oh, well, if I gotta pay all the bills, I'm gonna live there by myself. You lying. And then guess what? You're gonna either still be spending money trying to bribe random girls to come over and hold you and cuddle with you. So you still gonna have to spend money and spend time finessing women to come sleep over because you're lonely. Or you have to pay for OnlyFans subscription somewhere. So either way, it's going to cost you. Okay? We could have a lot more male providers and a lot more women being homemakers, being mothers, if everyone got more realistic and stopped being so scared. Embrace your job as a man. Do not run from it. Make the money. Make the sacrifices. Stop trying to impress the streets. Ladies, be realistic. Look good. Cooperate. Save the family money. Okay? Save the family money. Cook. Learn how to sew. Learn how to make clothes. Okay? We need to raise our children. We're looking at Generation Z that was raised by daycare and they did not turn out too well. So we need to go back to the drawing board and raise our own kids again. And to do that is going to take us being resourceful. That's the beauty of the feminine. It is creative. It is resourceful. Ooh, be careful of this, son.
I just saw a woman.
Okay. Women, you can stay home if you save your man money. Okay? Stop eating out. Stop trying to flex for the gram. Okay? Let's get a lot more complete families able to play their roles out here. So we about to go look at these dogs. Y'all wish us luck. And again, if anybody has dogs in the Atlanta area, let me know. My son is looking for one. We're gonna go live again sometime this week. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a great day.